To this now, Beitbridge Border is congested yet again. Truck drivers say it's taking up to 5 days to clear the entry point. It's being blamed on the new electronic system, which apparently is very slow. Our reporter Nkosazana Dlamini is at the border post and joins us now. Nkosazana, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. Has the congestion eased at this point?
Well, good afternoon, Mfundo. I can tell you that traffic is at a standstill here at the Beitbridge Border post to Zimbabwe, and it's been like this for several days. You know, some truck drivers and travelers say they've been stuck here in Musina for up to 2 weeks. They're basically forced to camp here until the N1 is cleared. I'm told that this queue is over 5 kilometers long, but I suspect that it might be longer than that because the truck backlog actually starts shortly after you enter this area of Beitbridge, and the queue goes on as far as the eye can see, really. And now, Mfundo, another issue here is that these truck drivers going into Zimbabwe, or rather these trucks going into Zimbabwe, have occupied and closed both ongoing and oncoming lanes on the N1, making it difficult for vehicles coming from Zimbabwe to now move along the road. So the police officers have intervened in the chaos and are redirecting the vehicles along another path which is on the side of the road. And I'm told that the delay here is due to trucks having to pay $200 at the entry point, and trucks also having to go through the weighbridge, which is also causing the backlog and the delay in the speed of the processing of documents. But I will tell you also that truck drivers say that a few months back, the long queues that we are seeing now had eased for a while after designated truck parking stations were set up a few months back in Musina. That apparently helped with subsiding the traffic, but it seems that no such measures have been implemented this time around. And of course, being stuck here in these queues has raised a lot of safety issues with the truck drivers, saying that they fall victim to criminals in this area. That's why I'm going to bring in one of the truck drivers now just to tell us more about that. Thank you so much for your time. Can you just tell us more about the issues or incidents of crime that you've experienced while waiting in these queues here?
It's too hard to survive in this queue due to you can spend 5 days in the queue. The queue is more than 5 kilometers from the 5 to 10 kilometers from the border, from the Beitbridge border to Musina. Mainly it is caused by the traffic flow is low in Zimbabwe due to many checkpoints inside the border, and the weighbridge for the VIDs inside the border, so delaying us and make us being robbed here in South Africa by gumagumas. So we have fear of our lives. Some of the gumagumas, they take our lives. No what about food? Food is okay, but due to the delaying they are doing, we end up losing our lives. So I thought if they remove the fees, hiking about $200, so it's so difficult to our transporters, to our bosses to do that. Some of our bosses are Mseyangwas, so they can't manage to quickly respond on that issue. That's why they delay us.
But I see that there are police officers that are here. Does that not make you feel safer at night, or do they also knock off at a certain time, leaving you exposed to criminals?
2 police officers here in N1 road here, in the queue. It's today it was wonderful, because we never see such a wonderful deed they are doing. But during the night, there will be a mess of thieves. So if they safeguarding us, it will be probably good. So these 2 borders must talk together and discuss the problem.
Thank you so much. And Mfundo, I just want to show you also on my right here how long the queues are. They really go on for what seems is forever. And earlier on, I was actually speaking to some of the other truck drivers, and they also raised concern that some of the tankers that are here pose a great danger in this extreme heat, because although they are empty at the moment, staying in one place like they are forced to to do here in the scorching heat could actually cause them to explode as they contain gas. So a lot of safety as well as humanitarian issues arising from the traffic congestion that we are seeing here in Musina. Mfundo?
No, certainly disturbing visuals and untenable. Have government officials actually visited the area and tried to engage the truck drivers or to hear of their experiences being there for hours on end?
So far, we haven't seen any government officials on site, nor have we heard from the Department of Home Affairs, who should be overseeing this problem at the moment. But according to media reports, they are trying to currently come up with a solution for this current problem. But I will tell you an interesting development earlier on. There was an official from the Zimbabwean embassy, and he was also stuck in this queue trying to move towards Zimbabwe. But he, fortunately, being a delegate, was able to ask for special treatment and was escorted by the police to the front of the queue, which of course the truck drivers didn't take kindly to that. They were highly upset, saying that it's very unfair for government officials to not address them on this issue, yet when they are faced with the same fate, they are treated differently. So that is currently the situation here, Fundo.
No, certainly disturbing, actually, the fact that this is SADC's most busiest port. Hopefully we'll have some officials join us in studio to just tell us exactly how they're seeking to address these challenges. That was eNCA reporter Nkosazana Dlamini.